Yeah, we're live. Hi, everybody. Not sure. Give us just a second. We're making sure this is actually coming up on YouTube. And yes, it is. Okay, so hi, guys. Welcome to the After Hours Knitting Group. Today is Saturday, July the 9th, 2016. Very quickly before we continue, I want to wish my Aunt Sandy a happy 65th birthday tomorrow. So that's exciting. Birthday party tomorrow. Yeah, my name is Sarah, and you can find me on Ravelry as True Canuck Girl and on Instagram as the Canadian Knitter.
And I'm Tanya, also known as Celestia22.
And I'm Brandy, and I'm Eat My Yarns on Ravelry and Instagram. And I'm back!
Yay! And as you can see, Tanya and I are together, actually in the same room together this time. So this is very much fun. We'll talk more about that in Stash Enhancement. But I guess maybe we should start with whips. I'm all tangled up in my own yarn. I do like
first, I want to say something, though. Miss you, Amanda.
Yes, Amanda, we miss you. We hope
wanted to make
all of us back together, like all of us together. I think we've only done one with all four of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if she can make it in 2 weeks, then in 2 weeks it'll be all of us.
Yes. Yes.
Because I'll be missing next week because I will be taking my niece back to meeting her mom halfway. So I'll be in Georgia on Saturday.
Fun times.
Okay. The whip.
Whips. So, first off, living in my whimsical, well, wait, hold on, Mrs. Brown's bags, which she gifted to me with the beautiful, what is that, cabling? Yeah, it's cabling pattern on there. And I love the bottom. It's like a canvas. Is living my High Plains poncho by, this is why we usually have show notes. But Tanya and I were busy shopping all morning, so nobody has time for show notes. By Melissa Shishwari. And I have gotten quite a bit of work. I don't think I've shown this to you guys yet, but since the last time I showed it on my old podcast, the peep is where I was, and that's how much I've gotten done. Not very much, but I'm finished the lace part, and now I've got 18 miles of stockinette to do. And then I have to do a second panel, and then they get seamed together, and it's magic. So yeah, I really do like the lace design in this. This is being knit out of Patents Canadiana, which is 100% acrylic in the medium gray mix, and it's 100% acrylic. I figure for something like a poncho that may get wet or may get dirty, probably the easiest. So yes, so I'm very happy with how that one's going. Get caught in the rain, yeah, like we did today.
Oh.
Well, sorta. I was hiding under a tent. Tanya went and wandered around. I was being a wimp.
I would have
because you know it might melt. My next project, living in my You So and So bag, the one that because I was working on this partly last week to my Santa Claus bag. Christmas in July is the Pebble Beach shawl by Helen Stewart. Oh, look at me go. I'm now done 65% of it. This is going to be real hard to see because I cannot stretch it out. But the little owl is where I was last time. That's only as much as I got done. But I am now 65% of this complete. And now that I have a bigger monitor, this thing is going to be flipping huge. I cannot stretch that out. I'm 65% done. It's going to be a blanket. Awesome. Being knit out of Madeline Tosh. Twist Light in the gilded colorway. Mad Tosh, we're all well aware of Mad Tosh. And the last thing I got some more work done on this week was a little bit of the Dockside shawl by Alicia Plummer for the mystery knit along. So warning everybody, if you are doing the mystery and you don't want to be surprised, I have just started clue 3. This is living in another Mrs. Brown's bags. The super freaking cute that I forgot to show you guys last week, the little campers. And on the bottom are sleeping bags. Isn't that flippin' adorable? Love it. I think the shawl's very going to quickly outgrow this bag, though. So, the little, I haven't gotten very much done, just a few rows of clue 3, but the little, what is that, a watermelon? Was where I was last time. So, there we go. It's looking nice. But yeah. So that is everything that I am working on. Next.
You want to go next, Tanya?
Sure, I don't really have much. Mostly what I've been working on this week is trying to finish my weaving there because I want to get it done before I go away and can't bring my loom with me. But hopefully it'll be done by next weekend. Then I'll be able to actually show it. But I have been working on this crazy, wow.
Seeing it in person is totally different, guys.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was such a drastic climb right there. This is being done out of 6 strands of acrylic scraps held together. I made them into magic cakes and have been just knitting them away. And it's going to eventually be a great big wedge-shaped pillow.
Oh, cool.
For, sitting up in bed and reading.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's it for me. Yeah, I think I was swatching it last week, trying to find the right needles.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that's all?
Do I need to stall?
If you could.
Yeah, I haven't worked on anything else. I can show
Okay.
you this. Okay, you ready?
Yes, no, but
I will be working on this week. This is 100% pure alpaca. And it's just crocheting up in a very, very simple 2-row repeat. I can't remember what the pattern name is, but I will put it in the show notes.
Very pretty.
Yes.
Very delicate.
It is. It's so soft and squishy. That yarn was actually gifted to me by the daughter-in-law of a woman that lived in a senior center that I used to volunteer at after she passed away. I helped her family by finishing her last project.
Oh, nice.
So that she could give it. It was for one of her new grandbabies.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything less. You have like a permanent halo.
Right?
Nah.
And see, now the devil's on her shoulder.
So that means it's going to be a very interesting day then, huh?
Yeah.
It has been.
Okay. So my first whip I just dropped my phone. I think it's a Yarn Parlor Sunday bag. I could be a little wrong, but it'll be in the show notes. And I'm just doing some vanilla socks for David on their DPNs, and they're blackthorns, and they're a size 0. And they're like 64 stitches. So it's too big for me, so they became David socks.
Very nice.
And then, what all have I been working on? Okay. And then in my Sue bag, the Tangled Skein CA. Is that right? Okay. I'm doing some nutkins for Tanya.
My socks.
But here's the other one. They're so pretty. And they're on Knit Picks yarn. I don't remember the colorway.
Pretty.
Really nice.
But it's doing this like swirly stripe.
That is
I don't think you can really see.
Yeah, it looks like
Maybe
purple.
that way. Yeah, it's purple and blue. I don't remember the colorway, but it will be in the show notes. And they are on DPNs as well. They're size 0 in carbons. You're welcome, Jen. Carbons. I paused because I was going to say it, but I was like, no, I don't want her to disown me. And lastly, I grabbed the wrong bag. I am working on a dress for my daughter Letty, who will be 4 next month. I've got Cascade Heritage up here. And then this is Cuppy Cake Yarns in the Rainbow Dash colorway.
So cute.
And these are on Chow Goose. And they're size 1. And the pattern is, I think, the Little Sister dress. I have no show notes today,
Yeah, 'cause
so
it's the one
I'm
that I gave
just.
you the link to, right?
I think so. Yes.
Got the ridges up top?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So after we had already figured out the math, we realized there was a bigger size. So yeah, I
Yes,
didn't.
but
I felt so dumb.
I think the bigger size was in DK weight, not fingering.
I thought that the bigger one was a pay for. I'm not sure, but we didn't see it until we'd already figured out the math, because this one is a free one. But because Letty is saying she wants more than one, I will end up having to buy that pattern too. But I'm pretty sure that this is free, and if not,
Yes, the little one's free.
sorry.
The bigger one is paid for.
Okay.
But I believe the bigger one is also in DK, not in fingering.
I don't remember. I just remember seeing a bigger size one, and I was like, oh, go figure after the fact. So that's all that I have for whips. But I guess I will stall for a second. No need to stall.
Sorry.
Okay.
My phone was ringing and I didn't want it to.
That's okay. So that's all that I have for whips.
Cool.
Do either of you have any info?
No, I got no foes.
I do, and I'm wearing it.
Yay!
Oh, yes.
I finished my mama vertebrae. I'm gonna take it off to show.
You could just stand up and do a little dance.
No, that's okay. I've been wanting to take it off because I've been sitting here and I was like, I'm gonna start it with it on. But I've been actually, now that I already turned the fan towards me before we started, and now I'm getting chilly. I think I already adjusted. But this is in Ella Ray, lace merino. It's in gray, and then the purple stripes. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is.
In Wonderland Yarns in their, I forget.
Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, in the Phantom Wise colorway.
There
Pretty
you
sure that's what that is. Look at me being legit.
You're like professional and everything.
So it turned out pretty good. I did a garter edge for the arms and the bottom, and I had done it for the top, or for the button band. Is it a button band when you don't do buttons?
Sure.
That's what it's called in the pattern, I think.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just
Okay, well, I had done it for that, and it didn't pull in like it needed to. It just was falling down. It was terrible. So I ripped it out and redid it, and now it fits pretty good. It's still a little bit big around the arms and stuff because I'm not proportionate. I've got little old arms and I'm bigger everywhere else. So apparently sweaters I can't knit way patterns
we just
are.
underestimated how tiny your arms really are.
But we even stopped at like 2 sizes under based on the size of my arm, and it's still, but it's okay. After seeing how bad it looked with the garter, this looks amazing. Thank you for helping, Tanya.
You're welcome. And yeah, the sleeves were actually the same size for like 4 sizes. So
were they?
stopping 2 sizes early was actually the same size it would have been if we did your size.
Oh, well, how lame. So, and then I did finish a pair of socks for one of my nieces, but I don't have it here. Excuse me. I will post it to the Instagram account when I have a picture, because I was rushing. We had company earlier, and I was like, no, I have to podcast today. So I will post a picture of that later. They're just little. They're not little socks. She's like a size 4. So they were probably the equivalent of like Rose City Roller kind of socks, like shorty socks. But she's got a heel in those, so those totally count as normal socks.
They totally do.
They do. And that's all I have for FOs.
And I've got nothing either.
Nope. Stash? because I have a feeling between the three of us, there's going to be quite a bit of stash on this episode.
Yeah, well, I was just talking, so you guys can do your stash first.
Okay. I will start, and excuse me for leaning because everything's over here. So Tanya and I went today. The reason why we're together is because we went to something called Art in the Barn in just outside London, Ontario. And, before I get into that, Tanya got me this when she was in Chicago, how long ago? A month? 2 months ago? Back in May?
Yeah.
But it says, yes, I can
that.
grab a stick, and it's a broomstick. So it's a cross-stitch design, and I'm totally going to make that because I think it's totally adorable. So I got that. So then at this art fair, now, not all this stuff is going to be fiber-related, but frankly, we don't care because we want to show off all the things. Now,
It's awesome handcrafts. And
yes.
It totally counts.
Unfortunately, I can't show you this because I don't want to unravel it, but it is a print. We're going to leave a link in the show notes
Yes.
to the company that made it. And it's a picture of the goddess Bridget. Really, really gorgeous. The husband, the wife I talked to, but the husband hand painted it. So I know that was a total tease, wasn't it, guys? Sorry.
It's really
It is really pretty. I just kept staring at it. I'm like, I must have it. And then I also bought there this necklace, which I just thought was so pretty. So it is actually, it's a rock. Focus. It's a rock, and it kind of looks like a heart. And then dangling off of that is a little silver charm that reads, "Follow your heart." And it's on like a leather cord. If you want to put it a little bit closer, thank you. Isn't that gorgeous, Brandy?
I like that.
I had to get that. I just thought it was awesome. You should have seen some of the things that she had. But yeah, super pretty. And then Tanya, who's far too nice to me. I don't know why.
Because you're amazing.
Yes, but still. The lady also... Oh my God, that's alive. Can you do something with that, please? Because I don't like bugs. I'm like, oh, there's a cute little thing on it. Oh, wait, it's moving.
good luck.
It's a ladybug.
That is not a ladybug.
The fun of life.
Gotta love being out in nature. This is why I don't go to nature.
There we go.
Thank you. There you go. He can hang out in there. So the lady makes these cards. And for those of you who know me, know I also love tarot cards. These are not tarot cards. These are sacred nature. They're guidance cards. So I will show them to you guys. Now, they're all wrapped up in a package. So essentially what they are is, I'll show you the front here. Sorry, Tanya. They're her photography that she's done. Okay? And there's 44 cards. And as she was printing up the cards, underneath she got like a vision of what it meant. And she wrote it underneath. So during the, at the beginning of your day, it's kind of like checking your horoscope. You'd shuffle the cards and lay them out and then like pull one. And it might say something like, follow your heart, or, live your dreams, or some other really nice affirmation or form of guidance to help you through the day. So I just thought they were really sweet, and Tanya got them for me because I really, really liked them. And that was super sweet of her. She didn't have to, because I was kind of hemming and hawing about the necklace and, the bracelet and all that stuff, or the necklace and the poster. But, hold on. Yeah, so there's a little book it comes with. So like balance, ask for guidance, connect with nature, gratitude, stuff like that. So kind of a really nice little idea. But yeah, and then, so that's bag number 1. We all know I can talk. This is going to be a longer episode, I think.
Hope everyone's got a drink.
Let's get into some knitting related stuff. So I actually ran into a viewer today. Now, I don't know if she was a viewer of my old podcast or of the new one, but she tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hi, are you Sarah?" And I'm like, "Yes." I'm sorry, dear. I totally cannot remember your name, but she makes bags, knitting bags. And her shop is called My Needle Crafts. She is on Etsy. We will post a link in the show notes to her shop. But I bought this totally, adorable little fox bag. Now, it's not very big. I don't even think it's big enough really for socks, unless you're doing maybe kid socks or the Rose City Rollers. But I thought I would use it for notions. Scissors, my stitch markers, all that fun stuff in there, and just can carry this around with me. Maybe get a little clippy to clip it onto whatever bag I happen to be using at the time. So I got that. The other thing in here, there was also a yarn dyer. There was 2. I saw somebody else.
Yeah, and the alpacas.
Oh, they were right by the alpacas. That's right. So they must have been alpaca, maybe. Maybe the alpacas.
The one right beside the alpacas was all alpaca yarn.
Oh.
And socks. And
okay. This one is called The Loving Path. I don't know if she's on Etsy. I think we got her card, didn't we? We got all the business cards. We now need to get like a Rolodex like Jen has.
I've already got it.
Well, then I need here we go. Yep. She's in London, Ontario. She is on Etsy. So again, we will post a link in the show notes. And I got this prettiness. The colorway is plum. It's not a big skein. It is only 50 grams, 218 yards. It's 80 wool, 20 Angora. I didn't realize it was Angora.
Ooh.
Now, is that still going to be a gift?
Yeah, this is actually supposed to be a gift for somebody, but I'm not saying who it is because she may or may not be watching. But yeah. Oh, she'll find something to make with it, I'm sure. So yeah, so there's that. That's the more knitting related stuff. Oh yes. Another something for the person that I bought the yarn for. This is from So Posh. SOSEW Posh. She is also on Etsy. And it's peacocks. Cute.
Oh my gosh, that is so adorable.
Right? And then Brandy, wait for it. The inside is purple.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Yeah. So I'm really these were so what was this? Like 20 bucks?
Maybe
20 18. It was $18 for a box bag.
Mm-hmm.
And like
I need the link to the shop. You said she's on Etsy, right?
She's on Etsy. Yeah, Brandy's all over that now. I'll be back in a bit, she says. I'm adding some stash. And purchased. And then the last thing, the first place that we really kind of stopped and looked at was this awesome little shop. And it was something like I Adulted Today but if you guys have seen that, you guys know what. I think a lot of you have seen it or people joke about it. So they had awesome mugs, and I don't know if her card's in here. The Gospel of Schultz, professional smartass, and I'm not swearing. I apologize, but they had T-shirts. It was two people sharing the same booth.
There you go.
Is that business card not fantastic?
So cute.
So, I bought. I forgot about those. I'm not sure those. I bought a couple mugs. Because one can never have too many mugs. And this one is staying at home. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Which is Brandy right now on Etsy.
No, after we're done. But actually,
Yeah.
I feel like that was totally you when you posted that picture of all those books that came in the mail that one day.
Right?
There was like, what, 6 books?
Yeah. No, it was probably more like 12 books.
Oh, but it was like 6 packages.
Yes. I had to explain, which is never good. And then this, Peanut Parade is the name of the company that does these. We'll look for them online and see if we can't find. Now, this one is coming to work with me to use because it says, some days the supply of expletives is insufficient to meet my needs, which I think a lot of us can, agree with.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that is all the stash. That's all my stash. It seems like I bought more, doesn't it?
I know I bought more than I'm going to show because, yeah, most of what I bought is, well, actually.
Sarah was being bad and buying for herself. Tanya was being good and buying for other people.
Yeah, the one thing I was going to buy for myself, their square wasn't working, so I couldn't buy it. I took that as a sign. Yeah. I think that was a sign that I was not meant to be spending that money. But it was an amazing knitting bag for $40.
God, it was gorgeous.
I would have taken that as a sign to buy something else for myself. Not, this is the spirits and like whatever you believe in telling me, don't buy this. No, it's don't buy this thing right here. Buy you something else. But see, that's the difference between us. I'm selfish and you're selfless.
So
No.
what did I just say? I bought for me. She bought for everybody else.
I'm buying for all my friends, though.
Yes, she does.
I do have Mandy sent some tea for me that was at Sarah's, so Sarah brought it for me today. So I get to try some yummy David's tea.
Mm.
Oh, it smells so good.
She got watermelon. If you guys have had the
Yes.
watermelon David's tea, it is to die for.
Luscious.
So good.
It's also good if you freeze watermelon and stick it in your glass.
Ooh.
It's good like that too. I may have done that this week.
Yum.
So these are actually gifts as well. But I can show them because they're all gifts for kids, and the kids aren't going to be watching this. So my nephew has knit about 6 stitches and crocheted about 10. So he keeps asking when he's going to get a project bag because I've got so many project bags. So this one lady had these cute little drawstring bags. Oops. So I just had to get him that. It's got all sorts of animals doing sports and stuff.
It's an alligator at the bottom.
Why?
Oh
yeah, that's true. Never mind. They were super duper cute though.
Yes. They were very well priced. We'll leave it at that.
The lady was actually selling them as gift bags, like as if you were going to give a gift in them, which is a great idea because you can reuse them.
Yep. Yeah, because they're not lined or anything.
And they're fully with the drawstring and everything.
Yep.
Was that an alligator on it? Or a crocodile?
Yes! It's got crocodiles.
Riding a bike and skating.
That's what I thought. Oh, that's so cute.
Ooh, there we go. And it's got a kitty cat reading a book, which I love.
That is cute.
Oh.
So I got that one for my nephew. And then this one I bought just because I want to support this company. This is from World Tailors in London, Ontario. And they're a company that they have a bunch of immigrants and refugees, and they've brought them together and taught them how to use sewing machines, the ones that didn't already know from before they came to Canada. And they've taught them how to sew, and they make really cool aprons, and they call this the whatnot bag. So it's just a little tiny zippered bag because I didn't need an apron. So I just wanted to buy something from them. So I got this one, which is all little construction.
That's really cute.
So I think that's going to go and live with my other nephew because he's really big into farming and stuff like that right now. Any kind of machines.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I got this one, which is going to be for Liam.
My son. Because I don't think that's ever been brought up, but my 1.5-year-old.
And
get it out of the bag.
I wanted to buy one of these for me. That was that cute.
So it's a little, it's a little alphabet book. But the drawings are just incredible. See, here's the S. It's for sheep.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
R for rhino. I like the U as well. What's the U?
Oh yes, U is cool.
U is for the unicorn.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
So yeah, she had all these really awesome prints and everything, and they're all these crazy huge eyes. These little kangaroos.
It reminds me of like Tim Burton-y. Tim Burton style.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is totally fitting for my family.
She has these giraffes. She has them on a poster of their own, and it says something like "Dream Big." That's what it was.
Yes.
So it's got the little one and then the big one. And then super cute stuff.
Absolutely.
I think I grabbed her card.
If not, I have it.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, here it is. Julia Hansford's Sparta Studio.
Very talented.
Absolutely.
I love it. Thank you, Tanya.
And that's it for me. So now it's Birthday Girl's turn.
Yeah. We'll just sit back and...
It's not that much.
I saw the Instagram photo.
Oh, hopefully I don't spill anything. Okay, so this past Tuesday was my birthday. And this may be all the stuff that I've gotten.
You got tons of Felici.
Lucky girl.
So it's not everything, because Mandy from the Mandy Pinecone Crafts,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
yes, podcast, she kind of spoiled me. But so I guess I'll go on top. So what my husband and the kids got me are I got some Felici. This is in the bubble colorway.
Pretty.
And what was this? Beyond the Wall. So pretty. And I think this is Dark Side.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted that
I
one.
want to see how that knits up.
And then I actually picked out all these things. So I got 2 balls of rouge, and that's in the stroll fingering. But it's to go with this one. It's Hawthorne fingering and Arbor Lodge. I'm hoping that they'll play well together, even though they're 2 different pinks.
Yeah, that Arbor Lodge is a lot paler than I expected.
Yes, me too. But it's got a little bit of darker. But the best thing about Knit Picks is it's so cheap. I can use this for something else. But this is going to be a dress for Letty. And then, okay, I'm just going to start throwing things on the floor. I don't have any more room. And then, because a few of us are going to do a knit along with the Gypsy.
Electric Gypsy.
Electric Gypsy, thank you. From Cassandra Rosardi. I think it's Cassandra.
I think so.
I think she's fancy. So I've got some dewberry in, is it Malabrigo dewberry?
Yes, I think
And I needed something to go with it. So I got 3 skeins of Hawthorne fingering in Goose Hollow.
Pretty.
And I'm going to have to alternate them because one has a lot more blue in it, which you can kind of see. If I could get all the... Yeah, I think this one has the most blue. So that's from them. And then, was it last weekend that it came? These 2 lovely ladies got me Nomadic Yarns. Is that right? No, it's No Makers. I always get those confused in the Beetlejuice colorway, which should look familiar because, 2 shows ago, Sarah got the same one. It's so pretty. I just love Beetlejuice. Just love it. That should be like the clip. And let's see. Oh, I bought this. That wasn't a birthday present. But I got Nerd Girl yarns in the mail. What colorway is this? It's called Black Hole. But of course, and it's Falkland. I forgot all about that one. And, oh no, I didn't grab the yarn that Mandy sent me. I guess I must have grabbed the Nerd Girl thinking it was it. I'll show it next week. And then she made me this pretty bag. And she sent some trinkets and some fabric to make Letty's American Girl doll, some dresses, and then she sent the yarn and like an ass load of tea that I'm so excited about. Oh, pardon my mouth. And a book, a little book that I'm supposed to be keeping my show notes in for the podcast. And then I posted a picture on Instagram a couple of days ago with all that stuff. And then our sweet, sweet friend Jeanette. She was on a VKN one night, and we were talking about hobbledehoy. There was this one batling that I wanted, and then Tanya said, "Oh, it's gone." I looked, it's gone, and I got all sad. And then Jeanette, to save the day, because that's Jeanette. Anybody that knows Jeanette from the Bookish Stitcher podcast, she's so lovely, and she's so sweet, and she like wants to save everybody and make everybody feel all special and lovely. She said, "Well, I have some hobbledehoy that kind of screams your name. I'd love to send it to you." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I will take it. I will take it." And I'm going to be gentle opening this.
That's all right.
And it's like all Beetlejuicy too. It's just, it's so beautiful. I can't remember. She didn't write on here what it is, but there's that. And then, because she's just too sweet, as for a birthday present, she sent me some Gourmet Stash in the Darkest Desires colorway. It is superfine merino, yak, silk, cashmere, merino, bamboo, sari silk, and Angelina.
Oh my lord.
That's like luxury.
Yeah. Cloud.
I want to sleep on it just like this, but it's just so
Oh, wow.
so beautiful. I'm just sorry for crinkles. Not sorry, but it's polite to say sorry.
Very Canadian of you.
Canadians. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she sent me this little, I always call them babushkas. They're not. What are they called? Matrushka. It's this beautiful little card, and its little head pops off.
I love that that's what you focused on.
Yeah. It's so cute, but it has to live up here. So just so that you know, Jeanette, it lives right there, even though you can't see. That little beautiful pop head off the card lives up there. And that's it. Wool piggery that I didn't have to pay for most of it.
That's all right. It was your
That's
birthday.
the best cut, yes.
Totally justified.
And thank you for everyone who took the time to wish me a happy birthday on Tuesday. I felt the love. Okay. Now I'm hot.
Yeah, so I will do Community Watch. We've got a coupon code. What the heck's the coupon code? After Hours 20?
I think it was just after 20, maybe.
Okay, it will be in the show notes.
Yeah.
We've been out all day, and
we got logged out of my account into Sarah's account, and
because mine's the account to make this go essentially.
kind of important.
We will have it in the show notes, but it is for Sue's shop. I don't want to say if it's 15 or 20, but the Tangled Skein CA, which Brandy was showing one of her bags, and it is good until the 31st of July, so till the end of the month. So please go and check that out. And as far as I know right now, there's no Canada Post strike. They've reached not a tentative anything, but they're like doing like a 30-day. Oh, thank you. There it is. After Hours 20. See, I was right. 20% off until July 31st. They've reached some kind of a tentative. I don't know that they're freezing a lockout for 30 days supposedly. I want my mail. That's all I have to say. There's stuff I have purchased. Please send it to me. Canada Post. So anyway, yes, please go and order from her. She is in Ottawa. So yeah. And she is one of the 3 of the Two Tangled Skeins podcast.
Yeah. And the shop's the Tangled Skein up.
Yes, I did say that.
Tangled Skein
CA. I'm trying to think of anything else. We don't have any news right now for the podcast. Nothing mid-along related. We're going to talk some more about that maybe after the summer when but that's not our new long.
No.
After the summer when maybe when we're all back together again, because it's going to be kind of hit and miss over the next little while. So there is another knit along. You want me to talk about that one?
Sure.
Foxes in Socks, which is a fantastic podcast.
Love them.
Doing a present along. It's from July 1st to August 31st. Use anything that's been gifted to you, even money given to you that you bought the yarn with. So in other words, anything that Brandy just purchased, she could use, or anything that Brandy just showed us, she could use. So yeah, definitely check out their group for that knit along. Next.
We'll just do a quick rundown of the festivals again, just in case you're in an area that you want to attend them. So we've got, when was the Great Northern Yarn Haul happening? Isn't that this weekend?
I think it's this weekend. I think it's already passed.
Okay, so we'll skip that one. We've got Stitches Midwest, which I forgot to mention last week, is August 4th to 7th in Schaumburg, Illinois. Is that right?
Yes.
It's $10 for admission, $15 for 2 days, or $20 for the whole weekend, and kids are free under 10, and they've got classes and such at that. The Australian Sheep and Wool Show in Bendigo? Yes. Bendigo, Australia.
Yep.
Thank you, Jen. Is July 15th to 17th. And that's got all sorts of different prices and paid parking. The Great Northern Arts Festival in Inuvik, up in the Northwest Territories, is July 15th to 24th. They have some classes there. I'm not sure what the cost is for that one. The Fiber Arts Festival in Fargo, North Dakota is August 5th to 6th. It's free with 3 different classes and lots of free demos. And the British Wool Show in Merton, I can't remember how she says to say that. It's near York in England, is also August 5th to 6th. £6 for adults, £3 for children 6 to 16.
Awesome.
And then the new kids.
Do you want me to do shout outs?
Sure.
Because I know Brandy doesn't have the show notes, so sorry, Brandy. We promise we will be a little bit more prepared next week. Hi to Andrea, who is the cat lady, who has the Cat Lady podcast.
Sup, girl. Sorry.
Shout out, represent. And also to Samantha, who is Mantha Mac, and she is from PEI Canada. So thank you both for popping in and saying hello. We do have a Ravelry group. Please come and join our Ravelry group. We promise there's going to be more on there in the foreseeable future. So please join. And when you do join, please pop in and say hello.
And that's where all the show notes will be as well.
Correct. Yes. Because of Tanya, who's awesome.
For all the things that we forget to say.
Or the things that we say too fast and you're like, wait, what were you talking about? So I think there doesn't look like there was any questions. If anybody's got any questions who is watching this live, please post. If not, if you think of something after the fact, please post in the Ravelry group and we will answer on the next episode.
Oh, here's something that I completely forgot to put in the show notes this week, or even say something to anybody but Sarah. Our Instagram, our group Instagram account is not Insta. I almost said Instaknits.
After hours.
After hours knits?
Yes.
Okay, it's after hours knits, and we will always post up about 30 minutes to let you know that we're going to go live, and that as the girl said, the link to the YouTube channel is in the Rav group. But also, typically myself, if I'm on that week, and Sarah will post or repost on our personal too. Mm-hmm. So come follow us all. Come stalk us. I love stalkers. Just not outside my window. That's
no, Brandy. Only you hide outside people's windows.
No, I only hide outside your window.
Yeah, well, there's reasons for that.
That's true.
Lynn hid outside my window yesterday.
Well, yeah, that's true. She had a visitor.
Yes, Lynn of the Two Tangled Skeins popped by to say hello and get a hug yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
The day before.
Day before?
Yeah, yesterday was Friday.
Okay.
All right.
On Wednesday.
Yes, it was Wednesday.
No, it wasn't. It was Thursday.
I don't know. I can't keep up with your busy social schedule. So, any questions before we jet out of here?
It doesn't look like it.
No. But I do want to say
people.
Before we go. Go ahead, Brandy.
I was just saying hi, people.
Yes, hello to everybody who's watching. We have 11 viewers currently. Just very quickly before we go, we want to give a shout out to Amanda, who's not on. I know Brandy said hello to her at the beginning, but her mom isn't well right now, and we would like if all of you could please send some well wishes to her mom so she gets better soon, and Amanda will be on with us next week. And I think that's it. Are we good?
Feel better, Marmy.
Yes, feel better.
Love and junk.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.